What's up, everybody? My name is CoalFire, and welcome back to Vampyr. So, I was just looking online, checking how many chapters there are, and apparently there's 7. And the 7th one is just a short, like, epilogue. So we're getting pretty close to the end here, and that's a little sad to me, but I think between this episode and the next one, I might go off and do some of the side quest content on my own, because I feel like we're really under-leveled right now, and getting into the last part of the game, I feel like that's going to be a pretty big detriment. But can I upgrade anything real quick? I can. Ooh. Oh Lord! Oh Lord, look how much damage it does! Oh, it's glorious! You're already fully upgraded. What about you, my little bashy friend? Tiny common handle parts? Fuck. Okay. Well, I guess that's okay. So let's see if we have audio on the, enemies now. I feel like we should. Enemies. Why is it so quiet out here? Whoosh? Yeah, we do. Okay, perfect. Okay, yep, you got a pretty big resistance to that. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Ow, 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 ow. Oop. Now we feed. Yeah, you've got all the num-nums for me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, you know what? Just do, okay, fuck you, man. I did not need to feed there, but you know, never hurts to have a little top off. Okay, you're about dead. Let's just boop you, and then real quick, you're a big man. I'm gonna give you the full treatment. That's gotta hurt, man. Oh, you'll be okay. Don't worry. Whoa, what was that? Alright, you've got a little... Ow. Just, you know what? Just have some of this. And then I'm gonna beat the shit out of you so that I can feed yet again. And I'm just gonna boop, and then feed. Yeah, there we go. Now we got full health and full blood going into whatever awaits us in Doris's theater. Grease, common trigger part. Give me fucking tiny handle parts. That's what I want. I want to upgrade my truncheon, my bludgeon, my beat stick.
So Priwen never left Doris's theater after they invaded. They must be holding Edgar here in their new headquarters.
Okay, yeah, I can deal with this. What was that? Hello? Interesting. Alright, so if I'm investigating... Oh, dude, Swansea's right there! He's underground. Okay. Well, I suppose it's time to kill everyone! Ow. You know what? Dude, come on. Come on! Just hold still. Oh, poor bastard. Oh, man. I'd feel bad for you, but you're trying to murder me. What's up, big boy? Hey-ya! Okay, you know what? Let's finish you off. And then we'll finish you off. As soon as we can get a clear shot on him. Beautiful. And then freeze. Perfect. And then we'll close the distance and feed. So you don't have any melee resistance, so I can just spam you down. Beautiful. And Swansea, yeah, he's below us. Why would we ever want to eat Swansea? He's such a good dude. Is there a way into the basement that I'm not aware of? Sup, dude? Oh, man. Oh, these guys really just don't stand a chance. Maybe I'm not over-leveled. I thought I was for a bit, because I was having some issues. Sorry, I hope that's enough time for that to be up there so that you guys can pause it and read it if you feel like it. It's a little early in the episode for me to be doing a lot of reading. And I want to go save Swansea Bro. I also really want to see what the implications of turning Jeffrey are. Because I think that's going to be some interesting shit to find out. Because, he really, really hates vampires. So, having turned into one, I wonder McCullum's report. Yeah, Jeffrey McCullum. So yeah, there's that for you, if you want to peruse that.
Doris Fletcher was about to become a disaster. I'm getting close to having all the evidence.
Theater stage key. Nice, okay. Are there any other goody, delicious bits for me to take? Yes, there was some. Lead rod and boletes. And what have you for me? Lead plates and bullets. Very nice. So, let's investigate the basement. Swansea! I'm here to save you! I hope you're okay, because if you're not, I will murder everybody else in this room! Even if you're not okay, or even if you are okay, I'm still probably gonna murder everyone. It's kind of what I do. Hi! Whooshy douche. Ow, bro. You know what? That's really wasn't nice of you. Oh man, these guys aren't so bad one-on-one. It's when they're in a group they're rough. Common true. No, I need a tiny common handle part.
I cannot enter.
Okay, so that door is lucky locked. I can come in here though. William Marshall's memoirs. Yeah, so we currently think
Blood
William...
of a pure heart, garlic, blood of a king. I don't understand. Perhaps this is what McCullum drank. I had better keep that in mind.
Where's our handprint there? But we think Marshall might be our creator, right? Hey, Swansea.
Edgar. Edgar, can you hear me? Jonathan, is it really you?
Oh, Onsaw. All right.
Easy. Easy. Save your strength. I'm getting you out of here.
Something is going to be very, very wrong here. What did they do to it?
Don't try to spare me. As a physician, I know all too well when it's too late. Punctured lung, broken ribs, and internal bleeding. An accurate diagnosis, wouldn't you say?
You're speaking pretty well for a punctured lung.
What happened? They wanted me to confess. Beat me black and blue.
Geoffrey McCullum ambushed me at the Pembroke Hospital. He was convinced you and I were responsible for the Skal epidemic.
I never imagined that self-righteous fanatic would dare to attack us in the open. What became of him?
I put him in a somewhat delicate position when I made him an immortal.
Wait, can I turn Swansea?
You sure that was the wisest course of action?
Time will tell. The most intriguing part of his accusation was that you and I were the pawns of some ancient vampire.
William Marshall.
Yeah.
Yes, they tortured me to make me confess the same nonsense.
Yeah, I believe
I
you.
trust you, Edgar. But the Guard of Priwen is onto something.
What do you mean?
William Marshall, for example. You speak of him as if you know him. How is that?
Jonathan, I cannot say I'm ready for another round of questions.
Fair enough, but I do need to know.
What can you tell me about William Marshall?
Not much. History paints the story he was the greatest knight who ever lived. Amongst the immortals, he had a yet greater legend.
Why would he deserve such a reputation?
I cannot say. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has next to no intelligence on him. All I know is that he's supposed to be the oldest of all the British vampires.
Yeah, I
Why
want
is
to know
the
about
Guard
him.
of Priwen so
I
obsessed
really
with
want to
him?
know a lot about him.
He was the only ancient vampire to escape the first great hunt launched by the Guard of Priwen in 1854. They believe he's an evil creature plotting his return.
He could just be trying to rebuild Vampire Society, though.
Why would the Guard of Priwen believe you and I created the vampire epidemic?
Maybe due to our profession? Because I offered you shelter in my hospital.
While investigating the epidemic, I read some of McCullum's findings. I think you have some explaining to do.
I have nothing to hide, Jonathan. Nothing at all.
Let's hear it then.
Do you know Doris Fletcher's real name?
No, I'm afraid not.
Her real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of Harriet Jones.
What do you want me to say, Jonathan?
Do you remember when we suspected Sean Hampton of killing Harriet Jones?
Yes. The terrible episode that came as a shock to us all.
Harriet Jones faked her own death. When I found her in the sewers,
It's all coming
confessed
out.
She wanted everybody to pay for what happened to her.
That woman was extremely bitter, full of hatred and festering anger.
Doris Fletcher visited her mother at the Pembroke Hospital. That's how she first got infected.
I know nothing about that. Miss Fletcher once came to visit the sick. That is all I know.
No, Edgar, there is more. Doris Fletcher was Harriet Jones's daughter. They exhibited the same symptoms. Blind hate and strong physical mutation.
What does this sad story have to do with us?
Yeah, it's a pattern, man.
Come on, Edgar. Don't you see the pattern here? The epidemic, the link between Doris and Harriet, the suspicion of McCullum.
I'm not sure if I see how it links to McCullum yet.
I never saw Harriet Jones again after she fled the hospital.
Do you know where we are? Doris Fletcher's theater. This is where that hateful creature plotted to spread the epidemic across London.
I only briefly met Miss Fletcher once when she visited the Pembroke Hospital. You say it was to see her mother. She seemed like such a sweet and graceful woman.
My point exactly. The disease turned her into a bitter soul, driven by vengeance just like her mother.
Okay.
A symptom of all the infected patients.
Certain diseases are known to produce similar effects. Rabies, for example. And rabies is not the devil at work.
Yeah. Okay,
Doris
I want
and
to see where this
Harriet
goes.
shared more than a hidden family bond. They were the embodiment of the epidemic and are linked to the Pembroke Hospital. Come on, Edgar, this is no coincidence.
I swear I'm at a complete loss.
I get
All I
it.
did was administer vampire blood to cure old Harriet. There was no evil plan, no diabolical plot.
You did what?
I tested the regenerating and healing properties of vampire blood on Harriet Jones. My only intention was to find the cure for influenza, I swear.
Whose blood did you use? William Marshall's? Mine?
Lady Ashbury's. While transfusing her with human
That's it.
blood,
Yep.
humanely appeasing her hunger, I also kept samples of her blood for my research.
You used her blood on Harriet Jones? My God, Edgar, that's unethical. You betrayed 2 of your patients at the same time.
How dare you judge me? Must I name the alarming list of your victims?
We are both deceivers. But at least I know I'm a monster.
You have worked beside me. You saw what I'm doing at Pembroke Hospital. Jonathan, you know I'm not an evil soul. Just another victim of this tragedy.
Oh, God. I want to turn him, but I don't have enough experience for it. What happens if I don't have enough? I think he could do a lot of good as an immortal. I really do. And I don't think he's completely at fault for what happened. I do think it was a mistake. But, oh man. Yeah, giving vampire blood to Harriet made her into the creature that she was. And I think because it merged with the influenza, that's what started the whole epidemic. So, oh man, I don't think he deserves to die for what he did. I do think it's an honest mistake, but I want to see if I can turn him without enough experience.
No, Edgar, you are not going to die. Unless you want to.
What do you mean?
I can save you, Edgar. I can turn your broken body into one like mine.
You truly would? After all I've done, after all that's been said, you would offer me this gift?
I have no way of knowing which punishment would be worse, Edgar. But it is not for me to decide. So?
Oh, please, Jonathan, please. I beg you. This is what I've always wanted. This is what I've always searched for.
Very well, then.
Yeah, I like him enough that I'll turn him.
Prepare
I'm fine
to
with
die
this.
and be reborn. To face an eternity of guilt.
I'm ready. Oh, indeed, I am ready.
Oh, man.
Enough!
We've turned a lot of people in the last 2 episodes. Oh, Edgar. Oh, Chapter 6, Patient 0, Destroy Harriet Jones. Okay. Antidote. Prepare to fight the... Jesus, is this gonna be the last episode? Okay, so... Swansea, okay, you are still alive. Cool. I'm glad to see that. Yeah, I have negative 1,700 experience. So, whoops. Oh, you have a high blood resistance. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Whoa, okay, yep, there's that health thing going again. Is that it looked like I still had quite a bit left. Okay, we're not going that way this time. We're going back the fast way. This way. Nice, nice, nice. Get some quick noms, and then we'll kill you. Okay, good. Okay, we didn't come out of that too horribly. Not too wonderfully, but, you know, you win some, you lose some. Where... was there some shining there? Shinies. Oh, are we going to Lady Ashbury's house? Yeah, because that's where she said she was going to be hanging out for the rest of the time we were playing, right? Oh, Jesus, I can loot her place now? Alright. I will do just that then. Hey, there you are.
What good fortune brings you back to me, Jonathan?
Not good fortune. Not at all.
What is it, my dear?
I'm afraid it's bad news, Elizabeth. The worst, actually.
Please, speak up.
Edgar is no longer in McCullum's grasp. I resolved that matter.
Where is our good friend now? Is he well?
Of a sort. His injuries were mortal. I had no choice but to make him one of us. To save him.
Yeah.
Or to punish him.
To punish him? I fail to understand. And what is the source of this cold tone?
Yeah.
Edgar Swansea was responsible for the Skal epidemic, Elizabeth. It was he who unleashed the deadly scourge upon London.
He did it using
What?
your blood.
Are you certain? This is the most terrible accusation of all.
He confessed everything to me. He sought to cure the disease, to exploit vampire blood to stop the epidemic. But he unwittingly gave birth to a catastrophe.
All those poor victims. How could he do it? What happened?
He was stupid.
Edgar's
yeah.
behavior was beyond lunacy. He had neither the discipline, knowledge, nor the proper facilities to conduct blood experiments.
I must say I'm shocked, Jonathan. Who would have thought it? And the poor patient. Let me guess.
Yep.
It was Harriet Jones, was it not?
Yep,
Yes.
yep.
That explains how Doris Fletcher was infected, and how she became an Icor. She secretly visited her mother at Pembroke.
Then we have no choice. We must act quickly, Jonathan. We must return to the sewers and put an end to the threat poor Harriet embodies.
I have one more matter to discuss with you. Harriet Jones was the primary case, but do you know what a healthy carrier is?
There is a tone in your voice that frightens me, Jonathan.
Oh God, no.
What
Is
are you trying to say?
It was your blood Edgar used for his experiment on Harriet Jones.
What? No. No. This can't be. Oh,
Elizabeth, are you all right?
no, I have to go.
What do you mean?
Leave me alone.
Wait, how
Save
is...
the city, Jonathan. Save what can be saved.
Elizabeth, I need answers. Why did your blood
Stay
cause
away
this?
from me. Please. I swear I never was your
Wait,
enemy.
no! Elizabeth!
Okay, that's a turn I wasn't expecting, because I was thinking that the reason that it became what it was because there was some sort of mutation between the vampire blood and the the Spanish flu that was going around, and in mixing the two, it became like an improper vector that would cause the spreading of some incomplete vampirism to other people via the Spanish flu. Just like E. coli H0857 0158 ones, fives, and eights, E. coli. It's a strain of E. coli that I think picked up a gene from another toxic bacteria, which is what creates the deadly E. coli infections that we get now. And I had a feeling that it would be something along those lines, but if it's actually having to do with her blood being responsible for what's going on, and not the fact that it like merged with the Spanish plague, the Spanish flu, then there's a lot more implications going on here with what she is and what's going on. So
now would be a good time to blend the recipe Marshall used when he fought the disaster. I think I know where to find what I need.
You hear me?
Yeah, so this makes me nervous. Obtain the ingredients. Obtain a drop of King Arthur's blood. Search for insulin. Okay, so considering how far down the line we are,
Go back home, idiots!
I feel like I should feed on somebody to get this deficit out of the way. And, yeah, I feel like I should, kill a couple citizens in order to get everything that I need to. Okay, so I think the fastest one, yeah, is gonna be from over here. Did I unlock this already?
It's locked, all right.
God damn it.
You are not welcome.
Not mine.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to find another way in, aren't I? There's no way Lord Redgrave's gonna let me in. Hey, broski. Okay, so I've healed quite a few of the people in this area. A lot of them are recovering now. So the district should end up getting a little bit better. I haven't seen Baker or Billow or Albright yet, so I think I have enough to heal them. Yeah, there's Billow, so we can heal her real quick.
Can I help you?
And yeah, perfect.
I must go now.
Okay, so yeah, do we need to get in the back way now that we've gotten ourselves exiled from the Clubby Club? That looks like a way up we could go. Oh, we can just come in this way. All right. Why do I have a feeling this is going to be a tough fight?
I'm still persona non grata in the Ascalon Club. If I want to speak with Lord Redgrave, I'll have to improvise.
A person not on good terms? Okay, you're weak to shadow and ranged weapons, so... Beautiful! And we'll finish you off. Okay, there's one down. No, I need tiny common handle parts, not tiny good handle parts. I want to make my bludgeon better. Okay. Redgrave. Are you... Is Redgrave not in here? Okay. Wait. Why can't I just take it myself? There he is. Holy shit, he has a mesmerized level of 20. Is that even possible to get in a single playthrough? Mr. Redgrave? Good afternoon, sir. I need to stem the source of this infection. You're not going to like what I need to do.
Good evening, Lord Redgrave.
What are you doing here, traitor? I shall smite you for this audacity.
I'm not here to bicker, Lord Redgrave. I can put an end to this epidemic, but I need your assistance to do so.
Good. We've held out thus far, but the time has come to put an end to this crisis. Tell me, what do you need?
The blood of William Marshall.
The blood of William Marshall?
Yep.
Of my maker? Are you mad? This blood is the purest of all. My maker proffered it to me on the battlefield. I cannot hand it to you.
I only need a drop, man.
Stop this farce. Marshall never was your maker. I have no idea how you acquired his blood, but I need it now.
I see. Well, in that case...
Jesus, you're just gonna
given the
take that
gravity of the
accusation.
situation, I suppose I can spare you a drop.
Thank you, my lord.
If you manage to save this city, you'll prove yourself a veritable servant of the crown. So Godspeed, Dr. Reed. Our fate lies wholly in your hands.
Okay, well, don't go ahead and you saying that, because I still very well might fuck this up. Okay, so now we've got to go back over to... Yeah, let's head over to get King Arthur's blood and we can end at the hospital. So we're going to be going all the way back across. Okay, so I've gotten this area somewhat back on its feet. I don't know if it's going to be enough to keep it out of critical if a couple more people end up getting sick. But yeah, let's keep making our way back to the blood. I want to keep the area from falling into complete chaos, if at all possible. Okay, so are we headed to the, oh, come on. Give me the right lock on. There we go. Are we headed to the crypt? Did I just not heal? There it is.
If McCullum really drank the blood of King Arthur, then I may have found another vital ingredient for my recipe.
Well, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, it's McCullum. Wait, is he... He's not considered an enemy. Is he? He might very well be. Okay, I can attack him. Oh, yeah, I want to see how this plays out. All right, bud. McCullum? Okay, we're not fighting.
Good evening, Vampire Hunter.
Are you here to mock me, Reed?
Not at all, McCullum. I am here because I need you.
Really? I'm intrigued. Speak up, then.
I need the blood of a king. The blood of Arthur. I'm certain you possess it, and I must have it.
The guard's most sacred and precious relic. Why would you? You found Marshall's memoirs. I should have destroyed that book.
I need the antidote to save this city, McCollum.
It is within me to take your words as truth. I want to,
I think it was a good idea
but
to
I
leave him
must know
alive.
more. What precisely are your plans?
I have found the carrier,
Yeah.
McCollum. The infection's source. It may be science or some supernatural power that's responsible for all this. But I will harness either or both to end the epidemic.
A vampire doctor. My god, you're a terrifying creature. Jonathan Emmett Reed.
Do you not
Oh,
understand? We wanted the same thing from the outset. A means to end this vampire epidemic.
Not enemies. Maybe that is so. Take it then. I see no other hope for this city. If this is some trick, you will be damned, Dr. Reed.
Yeah. Yeah, let's talk more.
Thank you. Can we speak more?
Indeed. Why not?
Yeah, how's
How are
immortality?
you adapting to immortality?
I feel so powerful it gives me shivers. I could be the greatest vampire hunter ever. Your worst nightmare in truth.
Will you hunt me down?
Not for now. But you had better behave, Doctor. Or I may change my mind.
Why wouldn't the Pruin come after you?
Will you leave the guard now that you are what you are?
Are we not creatures of deceit? I could hide my nature from my men. Or name a successor. Go my own way. I know
Yeah.
not yet my path.
Yeah. You join me, man.
Why are you here?
The man who raised me after the brutal murder of my parents. He's buried here.
Were both your parents killed by vampires?
That explains
Yes.
a lot.
And yet worse. My father returned to Dublin a vampire. And tore out my mother's throat.
Oh, shit.
And who was this man?
Carl Eldritch. One-time leader of Prewin. He killed my father in front of me.
You've been through a
Let me
lot,
hunt
dude.
my brother Ain after teaching me how to kill leeches.
So it was a pretty big insult to turn you.
Farewell, my progeny.
Do not stretch your luck, Reed.
Yeah, I'm really glad we turned him. I think he's gonna be a wonderful addition. I know there's not a lot of time left in the game, but you know, maybe if there ends up being a vampire too, which after having played this as much as I have, good lord do I hope that there is. He would be an interesting character, especially if they took it to the point where you could carry on some of the... do I have another cure for pneumonia? Like some of the characters carry over, depending on the decisions you made and who you spared and who you killed, but I do not have a treatment for pneumonia. Sorry, darling. Perhaps we come this way. Yes. God damn, there's so much fighting here. Okay, you know what?
Best turn around if I were you.
Yep, I will do that. Don't you worry. I will be out of your way. Goodbye.
Turn around.
I'll just, you know, I'll be out. I'll be out. Nope. Oh, god damn it. Just gonna keep on running. Get back to the hospital. Cool. Cool, we made it. Oh my god, that was a long trip back. How's the status here? Serious? You know, that is acceptable. I am gonna rest real quick, see, because wow. Yeah. Still have negative 1100 experience because we turned Edgar. Worth it. About accidental deaths. The inhabitants of London live in fear of physicians, delayed interventions, barefaced favoritism, and strange experimental treatments. The scarcity of professionalism is crystallized at Pembroke Hospital, Whitechapel, where deontology was discharged a long time ago. The Pembroke administration hides behind a facade of dedication and rectitude, but those of us who know any of their patients, or worse, were among them, were aware of their deceit. In this temple devoted to dread, you will have to pay to get a bed. You will catch illnesses you never knew existed, and your corpse will be relieved of its possessions in the morgue. Here, patients die overnight of wounds they never bore upon arrival, and they call them accidents. I briefly interviewed Dr. Swansea, head of administration, declaimed pedantic timor mortis conturbat me. The fear of death confounds me, before forcing us out of the establishment. Quotes in Latin will not be enough to keep us away from their morbidity. Volunteers are welcome to join me tomorrow morning in front of the hospital to demand clear facts about the state of this medical institution. Come in numbers. Oh, lordy lord. Yep, well, we knew about a lot of that. And, well, at least Swansea's gonna have forever to make up for all of it. Oh, let's check the other districts. Still critical. You're back in serious, no longer in critical. And you are hostile. Lord. Everybody is completely sick over there. Except for you, the one wearing a mask. Fuck. Lottie's missing? Oh, I bet that's like one of the side quests. Alright. I think we're going upstairs. Where is this? Oh no, it's behind the hospital. Okay. Let's head on over there. You know, the thing about catching infections in hospitals is that's still not uncommon. There's even a name for it. They're called nosocomial infections. Things that you catch while...
I cannot use garlic, but there may be a substitute in the Pembroke Hospital drug storage.
Yeah, why insulin for that, though? Because garlic contains a fuck ton of sulfur compounds, which is kind of what I always assumed that was the defining agent in what made garlic so potent against vampires. It has really, really strong antimicrobial properties due to some of the reactions that take place after it's crushed, and all of the different sulfur compounds act as a microbial defense mechanism against anything that would infect it. I did my undergraduate research was dealing with garlic, so I think I know a little bit more about garlic than the average person, but it seems strange to me that insulin would be the replacement, because insulin is a hormone secreted by the spleen that deals with blood glucose level regulation. That's why diabetics have to take it, because their blood sugar can get too high without the proper release of insulin to lower your blood sugar. So, how this plays in, I don't know. Is it above me or below me? It's above me. Also, the fact that insulin is not stable at room temperatures, I don't think. It has to be refrigerated to be stored. But it's not a problem in the human body, because we make enough of it to... Alright, you know what? You guys... Just, come on, guys. You get the big one. And I'm down. That's all right. Talking too much science. Alrighty, so I think it's just right over there, but I kind of want to see if I can deal with these guys first. Alright, let's get you guys all outside.
We cannot.
There we go. It gives us an immunity for a short period where we can heal. Fuck you guys. Let's... Okay, you know what? You guys really need to back off for a second. That's funny, because it seems like exactly what I'm doing. There we go. Get some more blood. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then we'll kill you. Beautiful. And then this can go on you while we heal for a moment. Good lord, man. Freeze you for a moment. Heal up, and then we can start working on your stun. Oh, beautiful. No. Oh, no, no, no. I thought we had it. Okay, you know what? Here we go. And now we feed. Whoa. That was weird. Alright, you don't have any melee resistance, so it seems like that might be the best idea for you. Man. Yeah, these fights are getting hard. Find insulin in the... Oh, there it is.
There it is. Insulin. Much more efficient than garlic against blood poisoning and sepsis, and much less dangerous for me. Thank you, Dr. Polescu.
Is insulin? Does it have, like, antimicrobial properties for sepsis? Huh. Yeah, I didn't know that. Cool. If that is the case, then, fuck yeah. I'm all for it. Find a hideout to create an antidote. I can do that. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, there's one just around the riverbed. Oh god, he's level 6. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I just did 577 damage to you. And here we are. Beautiful. So let's make this, yeah, there it is. A serum created following the Tear of Angels recipe with insulin instead of garlic to enhance protection against disaster's infection. Alright, now can I upgrade this damn thing now? God damn it!
The blend seems stable. Time to go and find Harriet in the sewers.
Oh, I think I want to leave this episode here then, because
Good evening.
I don't want it to end. Tiny common handle part. Yes, thank you. Okay, beautiful. And then we can upgrade our truncheon. And the way the music's picking up really makes me think that we are reaching the climax of this whole thing. And I think I want to do the last bit of this chapter and the epilogue in the next episode, and you know, have a grand send-off where we have the final boss, and I have a feeling we might be meeting William Marshall, and that's gonna be really, really cool. But I gotta say, I gotta give the game a lot of credit for how well it's crafting its stories and its plot points, and just everything about it has been fantastic so far. And holy shit, we just got the truncheon all the way up. And now it uses very little stamina and does 35 stun. So that is going to be extremely useful. The only thing we have left to get up is this, and part of me doesn't really want to, because it's just blood absorption. But yeah, the story, the plot points, it all weaves together really, really well. And while it has exposed a couple of its supposed secrets a little earlier on, unless there's going to be a big twist that maybe Marshall isn't our creator, and I don't know, something along those lines, then, you know, I think a little foreshadowing and allowing the player to figure it out for themselves is usually a good thing. And, you know, not treating the player like a complete babbling moron like a lot of AAA games do. And it's like, we're going to explain this simple plot point 3 times in the slowest and most basic language possible, so that every single person and their dog can understand what the fuck is going on here. It's a lot more rewarding to be able to figure it out for yourself, and it leads to more interesting second playthroughs, where you might find something that you didn't realize, or something like that. And I'm probably going to end up doing a couple of the side quests between this episode and the next one, because considering we're already fighting level 35 stuff and we're only level 27, I feel like I could really do with some extra experience, and I don't think there's a lot of districts that I can risk by feeding, unless I just go over to the docks and eat everybody there, because they're already in chaos, and I don't think there's much I can do for them at this point. But god damn, I'm excited to see the end of this. I'm sad that we're coming to the end, but I'm really fucking happy to have played this game. I love it so far. I really do. And barring some horrible, horrible things at the end, I think I'm going to love it as a whole. But this has been Vampyr. Thank you so much for watching. My name is CoalFire, and I will see you next time.